I wasn't doing it with enough thrust and got slightly sideways and dumped me straight out. Once I did that, I was head first in the water, bouncing off rocks, underwater.
Didn't you put your feet ahead of you like Will said?
Well, I did eventually.
I said, make sure you keep that nose pointed straight. All my rules went out the window.
Yeah, well, that's just what I was trying to do. And I got on my back and I was trying to get around with my feet, but the whole time I kept getting pummeled with rocks. That throws it, and I was trying to cling to the rocks. I kept trying to stand up. I was trying to do that, which might have been a mistake. I should have just.
Well, at some point, if the rapids are real strong, you're better off just to go with them because if you like when I did it, I was trying to hold on to the boat to save the boat instead of my life. So it was dragging me. And I was busting my knees all over the place, and then finally, when it pulled me out straight, and I was like, I went back, and I was trying to put my feet out, and then I started taking all kinds of water in my mouth, and I wasn't a fan of that. And I kept going under, so I finally let go of the boat. Well, you can't hold a 400-pound boat for very long, even if it's floating.
Yeah, and by the time you get on your back, you're already about to hyperventilate, and the water, even though you got a life preserver on, the water's still like right here.
Oh yeah, it's it's not like what I was saying. It's a good idea to get in the water with the life vest to see what it feels like, so before.
That's what we did, but Steve didn't do that. Another one of Will's, not rules, but recommendations.
That was a recommendation for the adults. I felt was a necessity for children.
Yeah. And Cameron did do that. Of course, he didn't go EV, so
20,000 leagues.
Extravehicular. But then Jared comes up out of the water.
Well,
or
then
Jared...
I was bouncing along.
He was before Jared got up there. You probably traveled seriously, Steve, 100 yards.
Yeah, I mean, I was moving, Jack. I was flying.
I mean, I saw him get. Well, see what happened at first. I saw when I looked over because I got stuck on something, so I was doing the rocket thing, and then I got a few feet ahead. And then I saw the boat was capsizing. You stood up at that point, but then you went down.
Yeah.
And then, like I said, I was paddling as hard as I could, but I was too far away. Yeah. And I kept getting stuck. I was
back there saying, are there
going backwards,
any more rolls?
I was going backwards, too. That's pretty disconcerting.
You don't like it. It's Brian Regan. Talking about all the dinner in the Kennedy house. Ask not if someone can pass a cream corn to you, but if you could pass a cream corn to someone, and then all them doing their things, and then Ted saying, any more rolls?
It's so much funny. It's so funny because me and Jerry in our boats, I was literally just looking at the sky going through them, not even thinking about it.
We had just said, what we had just said.
Yeah, what was that about? Man,
well, I mean, it was...
We were looking like, those little dots down there? That's the gang.
It was really rough.
The deserters.
Wasn't it, Cameron?
I was just...
I mean, those last ones, if we were going to get... Man, seriously, at some point I was going, trying to get the strength out to row, to keep it sideways, or keep it straight, because...
I feel like I was fighting it the whole way.
I got to say, I did keep it straight the whole way, but it liked to kill me.
I was wondering what we were going to eat tonight. I was looking up and I was like, I'm pretty hungry. And I looked back and Steve's almost drowned.
I'm hungry. Steve's like, I'm hungry for air. I'm hungry for my O2 satch is low.
I don't know what I would have done if he I mean, I think I would have been, or I think I was just getting out of the bad part.
Yeah, well, once you made it down to where it was real deep over the head, there wasn't any current anymore, so you might have been okay as long as you didn't take in more alcohol.
But man, I was pretty panicked.
I saw glass.
That's Jared. I mean, I was like, Jared. I mean,
well, so let me ask you this.
My voice is at least 3 octaves higher than what it's
going. So Jared saved. So there's going to be something in the paper about this probably when we get home, right?
Paper.
On the paper. The paper.
I saved Steve twice and the paddle.
That's right.
I not only saved Steve, I saved the paddle.
The first time, I don't think I was in mortal peril. That second time was definitely I was in.
First time? What are you talking about?
Well, the first time I was at least
he got dumped out several times over the course.
Oh, I saw that. That wasn't nothing.
I was at least
Quit
standing
whining.
on a rock. But this time I was in the middle of the rapids.
Well, I told Jerry up there. I said, "There's another set."
You said they were like these. You didn't say they were 15 times as long.
I told you they were longer. Well, I said they're like these, but they're longer.
Yeah, he told me that. I was like...
That was like, I could have read a whole book through all those.
No, I don't think so. If you'd been reading, you'd have went in.
Well, someone else had been rowing.
Man, that second, I was like, man.
I was thinking, man, if I see another, I can't take any more rapids. And I was, you know, and the thing is, and Jared said, that's what I'm talking about when we got out of those ones, and look, he said, I wouldn't want to be doing that as one of their kayaks. And seriously, and then probably right then, Steve was falling out of his.
As soon as you say turn, he's
spoken in existence.
the thing that sucks about it when those kayaks get full of water like that, you're going and it just seems like it might be a little bit, and then all of a sudden it just starts going to the left, and you know you're falling out.
That's critical mass.
I turned around looking for Will, and that was it. Flipped straight over. I was like, what the crap? And then we got out, it was full of water. That's all I did. I went like this, and that was all it took. Because I was trying to look.
It's just funny because I lived it. You know what I mean? I already knew. Like anything that's unexpected, like you know, everything's fine. You just turn your head. Next thing you know,
I swear that's how it was. All I did was turn my whole body to look. That was it. Next thing I know, I was upside down.
Well, you may almost die, but my neck's sunburnt.
Well, Steve had that hat. He's one. I mean, you know, he had the hat with the bill went all the way around. So
I almost killed him.
I didn't think about that. I thought, well, how would that be better than the other hat? I forgot I had it back of my neck.
Huh?
I just threw that in there. Is that okay?
Through what and where?